Helping this channel stay in the air is NordVPN. Stay tuned for a special offer. Airbus and Boeing have a near-duopoly in the domain of jet-powered commercial aircraft. However, China is looking to become a more significant player in this market, with multiple jetliners set to launch in the next decade. Let's take a look at some of China's past, present and future aircraft and how they compare to similar designs from industry juggernauts Airbus and Boeing. One historical example that bears strong parallels to a Boeing aircraft is the Shanghai Y-10. The Shanghai Aircraft Research Institute developed this four-engine narrow-body jetliner in the 1970s. Of course, by this time, Boeing had already launched a single-aisle quadjet, the 707. In fact, the parallels are no accident, with the Shanghai Aircraft Research Institute reportedly having used the 707-320C as a reference point for the Y-10. In terms of its specifications, the Y-10 was closer to the smaller 707-120. The jet was 1.3 meters shorter than the 707-120, 42.93 meters versus 44.22 meters. Correspondingly, it carried slightly fewer passengers, 149 versus 174 in one class and 124 versus 137 in two classes. However, the Y-10 did match the 707-120 in terms of range. Both designs could fly for around 5,600 kilometers or 3,000 nautical miles with a maximum payload, although the 707-120 could carry more weight while doing so, 123,500 kilograms maximum takeoff weight versus 102 to 110,000 kilograms for the Y-10. Ultimately, just 3 Y-10s were produced, with the Civil Aviation Administration of China, or CAAC, refusing to take the aircraft on. As a result of this failure, the Shanghai Aircraft Research Institute turned its focus to the McDonnell Douglas MD-82 instead. It was granted permission to assemble the aircraft under license in November 1986. In terms of Chinese jetliners commercially active today, there is just one example, the COMAC ARJ-21. While COMAC, the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, first revealed the ARJ, or Advanced Regional Jet, in December 2007, it did not enter service until June 2016. Today, about 55 have been produced, flying regional services throughout China with various airlines. For now, you're most likely to see these jets only flying in China, so if you're headed there to check them out, you'll want to travel with a VPN installed on your devices. With 5,500 servers in 60 countries, NordVPN provides more servers to achieve the best connection speeds for your needs, and it's available on up to 6 devices. Once you're able to travel again, using NordVPN will protect your IP address at airports, hotels, and cafes around the world with its top-level data encryption and a strict no-logs policy. Public Wi-Fi access will be safe. NordVPN also covers remote locations, allowing you to choose from thousands of servers worldwide. NordVPN stops you from being bombarded with ads as it keeps your browsing protected and your data won't be sold to advertisers. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 customer support, and a strict no-logs policy to protect your personal data, you can rest assured that your data will stay protected, especially useful when traveling. Go to nordvpn.com/simpleflying or use code SIMPLEFLYING to get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month with a huge discount. Thanks for watching. Being a small regional jet, the aircraft from the Airbus-Boeing duopoly that the ARJ-21 is closest to would have to be the Airbus A220-100. The stretched fuselage ARJ-21-900 is 36.35 meters long and carries between 98 and 105 passengers. This gives it a slight degree of overlap with the 35-meter-long A220-100, which has a capacity of 100 to 120 seats. However, in truth, these two aircraft were built to serve rather different functions. While their size and capacity may be similar, the regional-focused ARJ-21-900ER has a range of up to 3,300 kilometers or 1,800 nautical miles. Meanwhile, the A220-100 can fly nearly twice as far, clocking in with an impressive range of 6,390 kilometers or 3,450 nautical miles. In addition to its existing ARJ21 series, Comac also has 2 new designs in the pipeline, which are set to enter service in the next decade. Indeed, its narrow-body C919 is expected to be certified by the end of the year. While this 158-seater can't match the range of the Airbus A320neo and Boeing 737 MAX 8, Airbus's CEO has publicly stated that he believes the jet will be able to compete with his company's aircraft. And finally, Comac is also teaming up with Russia's United Aircraft Corporation, or UAC, to challenge Airbus and Boeing in the long-haul domain. The 2 manufacturers hope to have their Craic CR929 in service by 2029. It'll be interesting to see how the project pans out and whether it'll ultimately succeed in penetrating the duopoly when service commences. Do you think any of these Chinese aircraft will steal sales away from Airbus or Boeing? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go.